Are you an expert on current events, history, government, and more? Well, it's your time to prove it. Right now, 16 teams of incredibly smart high school students from all over the country are competing for the chance to face off in our ultimate championship worth $15,000. It's time to take the Spectrum News Challenge. Hey everyone, I'm Amit Singh. Welcome to the Spectrum News Challenge, where we celebrate and test the knowledge of amazing student leaders participating in high school organizations and clubs across the United States. Here with us right now is Team Student Volunteers from California, led by Team Captain Haley, and Team Academic Challengers from Ohio, led by Team Captain Charlie. This season, these two teams are part of a tournament-style competition. Each winning student today will go home with $500 each, provided by BMW. But there's more. That winning team will also have a chance to move on to our championship bracket and compete for the grand prize of $15,000. What do you say we get started? Here are the rules for round one. In round one, you will play as a team, answering a series of fill-in-the-blank questions, each of them worth 15 points. After each question, I will ask only the team captain for the team's final answer. And round one is all about the Supreme Court. Let's take a look at why the High Court is in the headlines today. There are a lot of famous courtrooms. There's Judge Judy's court, and there's the People's Court, but there's no judicial body more important than the U.S. Supreme Court. With recent decisions on gun control, religious freedom, and reproductive rights, the Supreme Court's role in American democracy has never been more crucial. At times, these rulings are controversial, but if the people hadn't disagreed over a critical constitutional issue, their case wouldn't have reached the highest court in America. The Supreme Court is made up of 8 associate justices and 1 chief justice. Each of these 9 justices has a lifetime appointment, and each has an equal vote on decisions that will come to define life in the United States. Many Americans feel the confirmation process for new justices has become too political. But in theory, the Supreme Court remains an institution that upholds the rule of law, serving as an objective check on the power of other branches of government. And we flipped a coin backstage, and Team Academic Challengers will go first. As you know, round one category is the Supreme Court. The 2 question topics in this category are landmark cases and justices. So, Team Academic Challengers, which topic are you going to take?
Landmark cases.
All right, Team Academic Challengers, strong choice. We're talking about precedent here. Now remember, you can talk through the answers, but only your team captain will show us that final pick. That's you, Charlie. Here we go. Good luck. Question 1. Police now use the words, "you have the right to remain silent," as a result of the Supreme Court case blank. Is it A, Miranda v. Arizona, B, Gideon v. Wainwright, or C, Cooper v. Aaron? You're going A, Miranda, and that is correct. Next question. In Bush v. Gore, the Supreme Court settled a blank vote recount in the 2000 presidential election. Is it A, Florida, B, Pennsylvania, or C, New Mexico? You're showing A, Florida, and that is correct again. Next question. The landmark case in which the Supreme Court ruled that segregation in public schools was unconstitutional is blank. Is it A, Gideon v. Wainwright, B, Dred Scott v. Sanford, or C, Brown v. Board of Education? You're going C, Brown, and that is correct again. Next question. In 2021, the Supreme Court upheld the constitutionality of the blank, also known as Obamacare. Is it A, Public Health Service Act, B, Affordable Care Act, or C, Healthcare Quality Improvement Act? You're going B, Affordable Care Act, and that is correct again. And for the sweep of the category, the Obergefell v. Hodges case involved challenges to same-sex marriage bans in 4 states: Ohio, Kentucky, Michigan, and blank. Is it A, New York, B, California, or C, Tennessee? You're going C, Tennessee, and that is correct again for the sweep of the category. Nice work, Team Academic Challengers. You picked up 75 points and swept that category. Team Academic Challengers off to a fast start, a perfect 75 points. Team Student Volunteers, here's your chance to catch up. Now, your question topic is justices. Remember, only your team captain shows me that answer, and your questions begin now. Good luck. Question 1. All justices are nominated by the president, confirmed by the blank, and hold their offices for life. Is it A, House of Representatives, B, Senate, or C, Vice President? You're going with B, Senate, and that is correct. Next question. President blank was the only 20th century president who did not appoint a Supreme Court justice. Is it A, Richard Nixon, B, Jimmy Carter, or C, Bill Clinton? You're going with B, Jimmy Carter, and that is correct again. Next question. Serving from 1975 until his retirement in 2010, blank was the longest serving justice on the Supreme Court. Is it A, John Paul Stevens, B, Clarence Thomas, or C, David Souter?
Okay.
You're going with C, David Souter. I'm sorry, it is A, John Paul Stevens. Next question. In 1993, Ruth Bader Ginsburg was appointed to the Supreme Court by President blank. Is it A, George W. Bush, B, Ronald Reagan, or C, Bill Clinton? You're going with A, George W. Bush. I'm sorry, it's C, Bill Clinton. And last question, Justice blank was partners with actor Matt Damon in a Harvard drama course. Is it A, Ketanji Brown Jackson, B, Amy Coney Barrett, or C, Neil Gorsuch? You're going with A, Ketanji Brown Jackson, and that is correct, Team Student Volunteers. Nice work at the end there. Student Volunteers, you are now up to 45 points, which means after one round, Team Academic Challengers at 75, Team Student Volunteers at 45, just 30 points separating both these teams who did a great job. There's plenty more questions to come, but before we get to them, let's get to know these contestants. First up is the Student Volunteers team from California. Leading the team is Haley from Trabuco Hills High School. Haley is a 5-time Presidential Volunteer Service Award recipient. Haley is a decorated Girl Scout, and Haley is fluent in sign language. Up next is Mia from Glendora High School. Mia is a state ethics bowl champion, the vice president of the Relief for Research Club, and Mia is a die-hard Swiftie. And rounding out the team is Alyssa from Cleveland Charter High School. Alyssa coaches a young women's soccer team. Alyssa is an active member of the school sustainability club, and she plans to be a stage manager on Broadway. Their opponents are the academic challengers from Ohio, and leading the group is Charlie from Hudson High School. Charlie received a perfect score on the ACT. Charlie is student government president, and Charlie is an avid baker. Also from Hudson High School is Silas. Silas is the president of the speech and debate team. Silas is in the marching band, and Silas is an advocate for LGBTQ rights. And our final competitor is Donovan from St. Vincent St. Mary High School. Donovan is a varsity letterman in football and track. Donovan's a published poet, and Donovan is an expert in the history of sports. Some very impressive people. All right, when we come back, our contestants face off in our speed round. The topic, the planet Earth. And later, a mystery newsmaker asks our final question. Here's a hint. He can have his cake and eat it too. Find out who it is as the Spectrum News Challenge continues. To be a contestant on the Spectrum News Challenge, sign up now at spectrumnewschallenge.com. Welcome back to the Spectrum News Challenge, where we test your knowledge and inform you at the same time. I call that a win-win. After round one, Team Academic Challengers is at 75, Team Student Volunteers at 45. The teams are ready for round two, so here are those rules. Round two is a speed round. There's 1 minute on the clock. Each member of the team will answer rapid-fire true or false questions. Each correct answer is worth 20 points. The more you answer correctly, the more points you earn. And round two is all about the Earth. Let's take a closer look at our beautiful planet. From majestic mountain ranges to the ocean's depths and the vast savannas to the tropical rainforests, our beautiful planet is full of ecosystems that are diverse, interconnected, and essential for our existence. And to the extent that our climate has been quantifiably changed, these ecosystems are changing too. Scientists report that Antarctic sea ice has reached record low levels for the second time in 2 years. And experts predict that portions of Florida's coastline could be submerged and uninhabitable by the year 2100. Scientists say it is human-made pollution, deforestation, and overfishing that have contributed to a quickening of various species extinction. And while experts have identified some of the sources of our eco-degradation, making changes will require a coordinated effort and international collaboration to promote sustainable practices towards a common goal for a healthier planet. All right, Team Academic Challengers, you're in the lead, so you get to pick first. The question topics you can choose from are our water and our forests. What do you like?
Our forests?
All right, Team Academic Challengers, our forests it is. Now remember, when I call your name, the only two answers are true or false. Let's put 1 minute on the clock, and your speed round starts now. Charlie, the United States Forest Service is a part of the Department of Energy.
True.
I'm sorry, that's false. It's part of the Department of Agriculture. Donovan, nearly 60% of the Amazon rainforest is found in Brazil.
True.
That's correct. Silas, Asia is the only continent where bamboo forests naturally occur.
True.
I'm sorry, that's false. It grows on 5 different continents. Charlie, 25% of all modern medicines come from tropical forest plants.
True.
That's correct. Donovan, North America's most common bear is the grizzly bear.
False.
That's correct. It's the American black bear. Silas, forests can generally be categorized into 3 different types: tropical, temperate, and boreal.
False.
I'm sorry, that's true. Charlie, the world's largest organism is the humongous fungus, a mushroom species that spans 4 square miles, and you can answer that.
True.
That's correct. Way to dig it out at the end there, Charlie. Academic Challengers, you are now up to 155 points. Team Student Volunteers, don't worry, you got a chance to catch up here. Your topic is our water. Now remember, when I call your name, the only 2 answers are true or false. Let's put 1 minute on the clock, and your speed round begins now. Haley, the Atlantic Ocean is the largest of the Earth's 5 oceans.
False.
That's correct. The Pacific is the largest. Alyssa, the average American family uses more than 300 gallons of water per day at home.
True.
That's correct. Mia, the Nile River is often associated with Egypt, but in fact it flows through 11 countries.
True.
That's correct. Haley, more than 97% of the Earth's water is saltwater, found in the oceans.
True.
That's correct. Alyssa, the Hoover Dam turns a river known as the Rio Grande into a source of water and electricity.
True.
I'm sorry, that's false. It's the Colorado River. Mia, the Indian Ocean is the smallest of the world's 5 ocean basins.
True.
I'm sorry, that's false. It's the Arctic. Haley, geologically, a fjord is a long, narrow inlet with steep sides or cliffs created by a glacier.
True.
That's correct. Alyssa, Angel Falls is the world's tallest waterfall, and you can answer that.
True.
That's correct, Alyssa. Great work. And with that correct answer, Team Student Volunteers, you've taken the lead. It is now 165 for Team Student Volunteers and 155 for Team Academic Challengers. Incredibly close and exciting game on both sides. Team Student Volunteers, coming to you. How does it feel to have taken over that lead in that last second?
It's incredible. We're doing great, and we're so ready to win this thing.
Team Academic Challengers, of course, you are still totally in this. What's your message to all those other academic challengers and fans of yours out there, by the way, about your comeback?
I think that we can totally do this. I have full faith in Silas, Donovan, and myself, and we're going to come back for the win.
Y'all are in a great game. I'm loving it. And things can change pretty quickly in round 3. Here are the rules. In this round, teamwork matters more than ever. Each one of you will answer a series of multiple choice questions at the same time, and each correct answer is worth 25 points. If everyone gets it right, I'll throw in a bonus 25 points. Let's be honest, who doesn't love a bonus, right? And it's time for y'all to earn those points because our round 3 subject is humanities. Imagine a society where the humanities don't exist. There would be no art, religion, or music. Philosophy, anthropology, literature, all would be non-existent. In many school districts, liberal arts and humanities are often considered less essential than other subjects like science, technology, engineering, and math. This perception has led to constant underfunding of the humanities, making them vulnerable to budget cuts which could affect a well-rounded education. The humanities help us see what it means to be human. These teachings spotlight who we are, how we relate to others, and how all generations everywhere are connected. The human story can't be told in history dates alone. To navigate our way through the present and into the future, we benefit from the balanced understanding the humanities can provide. every generation builds on what came before, and art and culture help us understand the stories of the past, poising us for what's to come. All right, teams, the two question topics are ancient civilizations and famous philosophers. Team student volunteers, you're in the lead. You get to pick. What's it going to be?
We're going to do famous philosophers.
That's deep. And remember, I need answers from all of you. Good luck. Here's question 1. Who is the father of logic? Is it A, Pythagoras, B, Aristotle, C, Epicurus, or D, Descartes?
Yeah, okay.
You're all going with B, and you are all right with the bonus points. It is B, Aristotle. Next question. Confucius traveled mainly through which country, teaching the importance of duty, ritual, and virtue? Is it A, Japan, B, Laos, C, China, or D, India? Okay, we got a B, a C, a D, and the C is correct, Haley. It is China. Next question. Plato was a student to which philosopher? Is it A, Socrates, B, Aquinas, C, Aristotle, or D, Marx? You're all going A, Socrates, and you're all right for the bonus points. Again, it is A, Socrates. And last question, who originally coined the phrase, "What does not kill us makes us stronger"? Is it A, Voltaire, B, Nietzsche, C, Sartre, or D, Emerson?
Let's split. Let's do it. Just do D.
Okay.
All right. A B, a C, and a D. The correct answer is B, Mia. It is B, Nietzsche. Nice work, team student volunteers, with 2 sets of bonus points. You are now up to 415 points. Team academic challengers, plenty of bonus points here for you. It's your turn. Your category is ancient civilizations. Remember, I need answers from all 3 team members. Good luck. Here we go with question 1. Which crop, also known as maize, was the most important to the Mayans? Is it A, wheat, B, beets, C, garlic, or D, corn? You're all going D, corn, and you're all right for the bonus points. It's D, corn. Next question. Ancient China was formed around which river? Is it A, Euphrates River, B, Nile River, C, Yellow River, or D, Yangtze River? It is time to see those cards, team. 2 D's and a C. Charlie, the C is correct. It is C, Yellow River. Next question. The name of the capital of the Byzantine Empire, Constantinople, is the site of which modern-day city? Is it A, Athens, B, Damascus, C, Varna, or D, Istanbul? You're all going D, and you're all right with the bonus points. It's D, Istanbul. Last question. Which historically important region of Asia gets its name from Greek words meaning land between the rivers? Is it A, Byzantine, B, Mesopotamia, C, Israelites, or D, Gotland? You're all choosing B, and you are all right with the bonus points. It is B, Mesopotamia. Team academic challengers, great work. Another lead change. You are now up to 480 points, which means after 3 rounds and going into this final round, it is team academic challengers at 480, team student volunteers at 415. Things are getting good. And up next, our final round is where we're going to find out about our sweet mystery newsmaker and what they have cooked up for us with that final question worth 500 points. Don't go anywhere. The Spectrum News Challenge is close, and it's going to be right back. Welcome back to the Spectrum News Challenge, where a check of the scoreboard has team academic challengers in the lead, just barely, over team student volunteers. It's 480 to 415. But our last question, worth 500 points, so it's still anyone's game to win. And here to deliver that final question is our mystery newsmaker. This person is the executive chef of Charm City Cakes, featured on the hit show Ace of Cakes. In 2013, he baked former President Barack Obama's inaugural cake, and it stood 4 feet tall. And when he's not baking, he plays bass in 2 bands, an Elvis tribute band called Danger Ace and the indie band Sandox. Here with your final question, it's pastry chef Duff Goldman.
There are essential ingredients every baker needs, which leads me to our final question of the game. According to the USDA, which state produces the most sugar cane in America? Good luck.
What a sweet guy. Thanks, Duff. All right, teams, now remember, only your team captain's going to hold up your pick. Don't show us what you picked just yet. Your final question, one more time, is, according to the USDA, which state produces the most sugarcane in America? Is it A, Florida, B, Hawaii, C, Louisiana, or D, Texas?
I was thinking Florida.
Louisiana.
Either Hawaii or Florida.
I feel like Hawaii.
Okay, both teams are locked in. Haley, Charlie, show me those cards. Team Student Volunteer says B. Team Academic Challenger says C. The correct answer is A, Florida, which means Team Academic Challengers, you came in with the lead, you leave with the lead. Congratulations, Team Academic Challengers. You have won. You are the champions of this edition of the Spectrum News Challenge. Great perseverance. Way to make it through all those lead changes, too. And now each of you are going to go home with $500 each, courtesy of BMW. And remember, Team Academic Challengers, this season, the 4 teams with the highest winning point totals will be moving on in our championship bracket with the chance to win $15,000. How does that sound?
That's
insane.
Yeah, crazy.
Yeah, that is just insane.
Well, y'all did so well today. You're absolutely worth it. Thank you so much, Team Academic Challengers. Thank you to Team Student Volunteers, too. Both teams doing a great job. Thank you for being with us also. We're going to see you next time right here. Make sure to join us on the Spectrum News Challenge. Thanks for being with us.
The Spectrum News Challenge is supported by BMW, the ultimate driving machine.
Thank you for watching our YouTube channel. For more stories in your communities, click the subscribe button right here. You can also download our app or watch us on TV for the latest information, balanced coverage, weather updates every 10 minutes, and more. We'll see you then.